Hello, everybody. My name is Sophia Castellani Stedler, and I am the president of the student body. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem to be sung by the Mesa College Vocal Ensemble members Angela Bakabak, Kimberly Joyce, and Cassandra Martinez. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, the Mesa College Vocal Ensemble will lead us in singing our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, ladies. Good afternoon and welcome. Please be seated. Members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Carroll, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, grads, family, and friends, it is my great honor to welcome you to the Mesa College commencement. My name is Dr. Pamela Luster, and I am the proud president of San Diego Mesa College. And it is my honor and privilege to preside over the ceremony today. It's also my pleasure to introduce you to the members of our stage party. They'll stand as I call their names and remain standing, but we ask that you hold your applause. We know you can do it. We ask that you hold your applause until we've introduced everyone on the stage. The first are our members of the San Diego Community College District Board of Trustees. They provide leadership for our colleges and continuing education in our district and provide extraordinary support for Mesa College. Starting at my far right, Trustee Mary Graham, Trustee Bernie Reinerson, Trustee Craig Milgram, Trustee Sean Elo, Trustee and Board President Dr. Maria Nieto Sr., Dr. Constance Carroll, our Chancellor. To my left, Vice President of Instruction Isabel O'Connor, Dean of Student Success and Equity Larry Maxey, VP of Admin Services Lorenz Legaspi, Mesa College's 2019 Distinguished Alumnus Dr. George Dionysiopoulos, Our president of the AS this year, Sophia Castellani-Stedler. Our student speaker, Paulina Solis-Ibarra. The president of our academic senate, Kim Perigo. The president of our classified senate, Trina Larson. Dean of Student Development, Eileen Crakes. Counselor and Professor Gabe Adana. Did I get everybody on stage? All right. So you can clap for our stage, folks. Stay. Nope, 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 nope. You can have a seat. Also joining us today are important guests from our district office and our other colleges. Dr. Lynn Nault, Vice Chancellor of Student Services. Will Surbrook, Vice Chancellor of Human Resources. Dr. Ricky Shabazz, President of San Diego City College. Jack Beresford, Director of District Communications and Public Relations. Dr. Carlos Turner Cortez, President of Continuing Education, and Carlo Osgundes from the Chancellor's Office. Thank you all for joining us as well. Also, please join me in welcoming another very important group of people who are all seated here to witness you commence today. The faculty, staff, and administrators of Mesa College. Could you please stand and be recognized? Our faculty, staff, and administrators. Thank you. Remember, today is your day. It's all about you. And we ask that you stay for the entire ceremony so that you can experience it. Please stay, even after getting your diplomas. At the end, all of us will line up to congratulate all of you as you exit the stage. It's a wonderful experience, so stick with us. The next portion of our commencement program is one of my favorite parts because we get to talk about you. And to share more about this year's grads, the class of 2019, please welcome Dean of Student Success and Equity, Larry Maxey.
Good afternoon. I'm Larry Maxey, Dean of Student Success and Equity, and today I have the distinct pleasure of telling you a great deal about this amazing class. Mesa College's 54th graduating class is comprised of 1,998 students, and we will be awarding 1,789 academic degrees and 411 certificates. That's a 3% increase over last year's awardees. Yes. For the second year, Mesa College is conferring bachelor's degrees in health information management. You will see these students in the front row in blue robes with yellow yokes. 212 of our students are graduating with 2 degrees or more. Our 22 valedictorians in blue robes have a straight A 4.0 GPA. In addition, our blue-robed valedictorians we have 492 students graduating with honors, which means a grade point average of 3.5 or above. Associate's degree honor graduates are wearing gold cords, while those earning certificates with honors are wearing white cords. Well, all of our bachelors, valedictorians, honors graduates, and members of our honors programs, Phi Theta Kappa and Psi Beta honor societies, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Community colleges are considered an important step in higher education for many reasons, but chief among them is our focus on increased access, equity, and success in higher education to all students and their families. This great tradition is in evidence today with the diversity represented by this graduating class, from our youngest at age 17 to our oldest graduate, who is 71 years young. I would also like to take a moment to recognize students who have participated in Associated Students, such as Sophia Castellani-Stetler, our AS President. I also would like to recognize all of our student leaders from various clubs, groups on campus for their service and leadership. Will all of our student leaders please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. We are proud to recognize our graduates who have served our country, who represent all branches of the military, including Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard, including veterans, active duty, and reservists. 17 of our graduates are here today are veterans, and nearly 100 earned degrees or certificates this year. Thank you for your service to our country and for allowing us to serve you. Will all of our military graduates, dependents, and guests and their families please rise for a round of applause? Thank you. This year, we have 36 international students graduating. 23 of them are graduating with honors, and 2 are valedictorians. They represent 14 countries, including Brazil, China, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ethiopia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Japan, Mexico, New Zealand, South Korea, Sweden, Taiwan, Uruguay, and Vietnam. Will all of our international students please rise and be recognized? Thank you. We always like to recognize our graduates for whom commencement truly is about the Mesa family, literally. They include Allison Stern, Jasmine Godinez Madrid, and Jocelyn Godinez Madrid, who are twins, Jamie Ariano, Nina Mariscal, and Peter Anthony Santos. In addition, 48 of our graduates are employees of the San Diego Community College District. These employees are from different backgrounds and departments across the district, with everything from the LRC, biology, food services, outreach, admissions, health, and exercise science, to name a few. We are proud of these students who give back to our district and our Mesa community. Many of our graduates are the first members of their family to attend college and earn a degree. Yes. If you are the first person in your family to receive a degree from college, please stand. Congratulations on your achievement. Outstanding. In fact, every single graduate here should be proud of the significant things that you have accomplished here at Mesa College. Congratulations. Now that our audience has met our graduates, I am proud to introduce to you our next set of speakers. Maria Nieto Sr., President of the Board of Trustees, who will be followed by Chancellor Constance Carroll.
Good afternoon. You're a beautiful sight from here. I'm honored to serve as president of the Board of Trustees. The board members have been introduced to you already, but let me say a couple more things. We are elected by the citizens of San Diego to represent you, to make sure that our colleges offer you the best education possible, to make sure that we can work with our legislature to keep our enrollment fees low. And you'll be happy to know that the California community college fees are the lowest in the entire nation. On behalf of all of the board, let me say that we're very proud of you. By graduating here today, you not only are achieving a remarkable academic accomplishment, and like many of you, I also had challenges to get my degrees. I didn't know any English when I started school. My parents hadn't gone to high school. So like a lot of you, I was so happy to see so many of you stand. I was first in my family to graduate. And I have my doctorate now. And the reason I got it was I got that first 2 years. Those are the 2 hardest years, the ones you've already done. If you can do those years, you can go as high as you want to go. So keep going. By graduating, not only have you changed your own life, but you've changed the life of your entire family. And not only are you academically accomplished, but also you've learned important values while you've been here, including social justice values. Make sure you keep those close to your heart as you move forward in life. Thank you for letting me share some of my thoughts with you. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Well, congratulations to the great class of 2019. Fantastic achievement. I'm Constance Carroll, Chancellor of the San Diego Community College District. We are a large district with over 105,000 students at Mesa College, City, Miramar, and continuing education. But the largest institution of our district is? Absolutely. And you are graduating from one of the finest institutions in California. Let me pause first. We've thanked everyone. We've thanked your family, we've thanked the board, we've thanked the faculty, we've thanked the staff. But there's one person that we haven't thanked, and I would like you to join me in thanking her now, and that is your phenomenal president, Dr. Pam Luster. And you are now part of a great tradition that goes back to the 12th century. The robes you're wearing are medieval robes with hoods, with all kinds of adornments to connect you with that academic past. And I really wish that you could see yourselves as I see you now, as we from the stage see you. You are wonderful in your appearance, and tell me if you agree with me that you are the best looking graduating class in San Diego. All right, David? With this commencement, the San Diego Community College District effectively demonstrates its service to the community. You are now part of the 4,145 students district-wide who will receive associate degrees. And let me note that in this great class, a number of you are receiving bachelor's degrees, which is a first in the California community colleges. You are also part of the 7,609 students who are receiving certificates of achievement. And I'm proud to let us all know, to let you know, that with this graduating class of 2019, you are joining the 11,754 graduates, which is the largest graduating class in the history of the San Diego Community College District. Congratulations. And finally, let me put your achievement in a broader context. There is a wonderful program on the internet, and it's easy to find, and it's called The Population Seen as a Village of 100 People. In this construct, the various characteristics are identified within this notion of 100 people. So see if you can place yourself in this village. The village would have 50 women and 50 men. 60 would be Asian, 16 African, 10 European, 9 from Latin America, and 5 from North America, which is the United States and Canada. 31 would be Christian, 23 would be Muslim, 15 would be Hindu, 7 would be Buddhist, 1 would be Jewish, 7 would practice other religions, and 16 would not be religious. 86 would be able to read and write, and only 12 would own a computer. And within this village of 100 people, representing the 7.6 billion in the world, only seven members of the village would have a college education. And that's where you fit in. You are now part of the top 7% of educational achievers in the entire world. And finally, now that you are college graduates, we wish you success in your future studies and careers. We hope that you will always remember Mesa College as your alma mater and will always value the importance of education in your lives. Class of 2019, congratulations.
All righty. So as I said before, it's an honor and a privilege to serve as your president. And one of the best things about being the president is that I get to meet with you and talk with you and find out what goes on in the world of students. In past commencements, I've rapped a little Kendrick. Last year, I sang a little Mama Coco. And you just never know when I'm going to break into song. So be nervous. But a little later in our program, we'll bring you something that truly captures your class of 2019. It will capture your tenacity and resilience. As I look over this class, I'm inspired. You've made Mesa College a better institution through your advocacy for fellow students, your research, your service projects, and showing that with love and compassion, we can and will support everyone who works for their goal of an education. In the stories you shared for commencement, you told us of your struggles of being an older student, trying to juggle being a single mom or dad, holding down several jobs, being homeless, being hungry, dealing with illness, escaping from gangs and drugs, recently divorcing, being depressed and scared, and how hard classes were when you didn't know English. But you also told us of your determination to resolve and complete your education, no matter how many years it took or how the DREAM Act gave you hope and its uncertainty challenges your future, of the professors and staff who inspired you and gave you the help you needed, and of the friends, staff, and faculty who supported you along the way. You talked about programs like EOPS, STAR, Puente, Umoja, Athletics, Honors, DSPS, the STEM Center, tutoring, and more that helped you feel like you belong. There's so many stories to tell, and I'm not going to tell them all now because eventually you'd probably like to have a diploma today. But here's a couple of things we know you experienced. We built new facilities while you were with us, and we transformed our campus into a shining star of learning. It took patience to find parking and classes as construction fences went up and buildings disappeared, and then new ones magically appeared, and you were the first class to study in the beautiful new Center for Business and Technology and Fine Arts buildings. We expanded on our promise to make sure that you're fed by expanding farmers markets and the stand, not just to feed you, but your families. And we remain committed to meeting the basic needs of our students every day. Our Olympian student athletes played with skill and sportsmanship this year, representing 20 men's and women's teams, winning state and national honors and earning playoff appearances. You had the opportunity to participate in over 2,500 events on our campus, celebrating diversity, Mother Earth, advocacy, social justice, equity and inclusion, research, real talk, Latinx connections, and art. We marched with pride and to honor our elders in the MLK parade. You learned how to care for animals, prepare and serve exquisite cuisine, design a website, write code, study DNA, solve equations, write poetry, give a speech, give back, learn about yourselves and society, play and compose music, write and act in a play, and express yourself on canvas. And in that, we hope that through all of this, you found your passion. And we know that you know where you're headed next. And we hope you've felt the love that we've had for you, because we feel it from you. Congratulations, class of 2019. And in the words of P.T. Barnum, trust me, they don't know it yet, but they're going to love you. Congratulations. It's now my distinct privilege to introduce you to our 2019 Distinguished Alumnus, Dr. George Dionys. I did it all morning. Dionysopoulos, I got it back. He started his journey at Mesa College and now has taught thousands of our transfer students at San Diego State. So if you're going to state, be nice. Here he is. He's been a mentor of many of our communication faculty and continues to have a positive impact on Mesa. He is a professor emeritus of the School of Communication at San Diego State. He attended Mesa from 1969 to 1971 and then transferred on without a degree, because that's what students did back then. He then earned his BA and MA degrees from State. In 1984, he was awarded a PhD in communication from Purdue University. After a year at Rutgers University, he came back home and joined the faculty in the School of Communication at State, where he taught for 34 years. As you hear him tell his story, I think many of you will hear similarities to your own. George, thank you for joining us today. Come on up.
Thank you. President Luster, distinguished guests, and graduates. A friend of mine who works at Mesa College told me that what I'm supposed to do here is to offer some sage advice and some inspiration. Well, I've gone through my repertoire of advice, and what I came up with is wear sunscreen and floss regularly. Inspiration is a little more difficult. In commencement addresses, inspiration often takes the form of some multimillionaire entertainer or tech mogul telling you that you should follow your life's passion. Well, I'm not a multimillionaire, and while I don't think there's anything wrong with following your life's passion, I suggest that it is equally valid for you to be able to develop a passion for whatever it is your life holds. I believe it is the case that careers are much more often retrospectively deciphered than they are pre-planned. I know many of your professors, and I know that they are among the most passionate and dedicated teaching professionals it has ever been my honor to call colleagues. But do you really think they grew up with a passion to become a college teacher? Nobody grows up wanting to be a college teacher. We all wanted to be shortstops and astronauts and cowboys like everybody else. But as a wise man once said, life is what happens to you while you're making other plans. I actually didn't receive my Associate of Arts degree at Mesa. I went to Mesa for like 3 years and stacked up a bunch of credits and then quit going to Mesa and started going to San Diego State. But saying I did not receive my degree is very different than saying I did not receive anything at Mesa College. I, like you, underwent a profound and important transformational education experience. I learned very quickly that college was going to be very different from high school. I learned that it was not my teacher's job to educate me. It was their job to provide an opportunity for an education. It was my responsibility to take advantage of it. You are here today because you consciously or unconsciously learned that same lesson and accepted the role of being the agent of your own education. As important as receiving your degree is today, Continuing your education should be a lifelong commitment. Don't let the attainment of one end your pursuit of the other. You have spent a great deal of time, effort, and energy honing the important skills that mark an educated person, competencies that will help you to develop that passion for your life. Your faculty has been privileged to work along with you, to help you, to provide some guidance, but it was your effort that allowed you to attain those skills. Whether your college career ends today, continues to a university, or goes on for another 4 decades like mine has, don't leave those competencies here. They are important, and like all acquired skills, they will atrophy and degrade if you neglect them. You have earned them. Commit yourself to keeping them sharp and allowing them to guide you. So I guess actually I do have a third piece of advice for you today, and that is that I hope you keep in mind Socrates' warning that the unexamined life is not worth living. Keep challenging yourself, keep examining your truths, keep critically thinking about the way you think about the world. Thank you and congratulations.
I have a little word for you.
Oh my goodness, do I open it here?
Mm-hmm. It's heavy. Oh, he's right there. Congratulations.
Thank you. Do I take this with me?
Or we can put it back in here if that's easier.
Okay. That goes like
Is it
that.
upside down?
Yeah.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, President. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, George. All right, it is now my pleasure to introduce our Vice President of Instruction, Dr. Isabel O'Connor, who will show us the way with our student speaker. Isabel.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. I'm Isabel O'Connor, Vice President of Instruction at San Diego Mesa College, and as you can tell, I'm really excited to be here because this is my first commencement at Mesa. Thank you. It's amazing to look out at all of you, to see you smiling. We are so proud of you for everything you have achieved and overcome. And today, it is my honor to introduce our 2019 student commencement speaker, Paulina Solis Ibarra, who, like many of you, has achieved great things at Mesa and overcome some challenges. Let me tell you a little bit about Paulina. Paulina is graduating with honors and receiving an Associate of Arts degree in Chicano Studies as well as political science. This past year, Paulina served as president of Movimiento Estudiantil Chicanx de Atlan, MECHA, Chicanx Student Movement of Atlan, and recently spoke brilliantly and very movingly at our RASA graduation culminating ceremony, where she was awarded the Sin Fronteras Scholarship. Paulina has been accepted to San Diego State University, where she will pursue a Bachelor's of Arts in Chicano Studies, and political science. She is a natural leader. She has a bright future. She's a great speaker. Please help me welcome Paulina Solis Ibarra, our class of 2019 student speaker.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Paulina Solis, and it is my honor to welcome parents, friends, teachers, mentors, administrators, and of course, the graduating class of 2019. Today, we have become Mesa graduates. No matter what our reasons were for choosing Mesa College, this moment marks the end of another chapter in our lives. Each of us has had our own experiences at Mesa, a combination of last-minute studying for an exam, frustration when dealing with parking, pulling an all-nighter to finish an assignment because we know that procrastination is our ultimate motivator, but also times of joy, such as building friendships that in turn became a support system when it felt that we just couldn't keep it together anymore. full-time, part-time student, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years or more. Our journey in Mesa shouldn't be measured by years, but in milestones. Today, we celebrate our victory, our triumph, our success. This college gave me a sense of direction to move forward in life, and for that, I will be eternally grateful. I've lived a life that is deserving of an overly dramatic Lifetime movie or telenovela. I enrolled as a freshman and first-generation student at the age of 25. You see, my life took a toll my junior year of high school when I found out about my undocumented status while applying for colleges. All my life, my caregivers, teachers, and guidance counselors drilled this idea of going to college. The fact that my status handicapped my dreams and aspirations clouded my judgment. Angry and resentful, my education simply didn't matter anymore. It was difficult to come to terms with the fact that I couldn't participate in everyday life in the only country I've ever called home. I'd like for each and every one of you to think of a moment in which you now, retroactively speaking, see when your life changed. I want you to think of the people involved in those moments. As we look back, we may not be thankful for the events themselves, but the lessons we learned were ultimately life-changing. At the age of 21, I found out I was pregnant. Lost, with no sense of direction, I was torn about the uncertainty of what should be ahead. You're too young to be pregnant. What do you mean you're not getting married? Are you keeping it? And my all-time favorite, now you'll never go back to school. It took me years to understand that no matter what I do, I will face some kind of judgment from people who are set on placing me in a box. I can't control that, but what I can control is how I choose to live my life in spite of that. I'd like to take a moment to thank my mother, my mentor and support system that made this moment possible. You will forever be my hero and inspiration, Mom. I'd also like to thank my grandmother who raised me because my mother worked double duty due to an absent father. In order to do so, I must code switch to Spanish. Mamá U, primero que nada quiero agradecerte por no solo ser mi abuela, sino una segunda madre. Gracias por haberme criado con tus valores. I'd also like to take a moment to thank my partner, Christian, not only for his encouragement and advice throughout my educational journey, but for reminding me to be proud of my Mexican roots. Lastly, and most importantly, I'd like to take a moment to thank my son for being my ultimate motivator. I look at him and I know that I have to keep going. Logan, for all those nights that you fell asleep to the sound of my voice reading required material, for the early mornings that I dropped you off in daycare because I needed to be in school, for the bonding moments that I've missed because of school or work, for the moments you crashed my classes. Thank you. Thank you for being my strength. Fellow graduates, thank you. Fellow graduates, I stand before you to remind us all that labels given to us by society don't define who we are. Because I am a woman, it is assumed that I am weak and fragile. I am not. Because I am a single mother, it is assumed that I won't graduate. Spoiler alert, I'm pursuing a double major. My experience of living on the margins of society have taught me to take nothing for granted and to celebrate each and every opportunity. Finding what does define you is, of course, your own personal journey, but at the end of the day, what really matters is that you keep growing and you keep moving forward. Today, we celebrate this campus as a collective unit. Let's enjoy this moment. We made it, we did it, we are the class of 2019. Thank you.
I'm going to ask you one more time to give it up for Paulina. That was amazing. this time in our program, we feature a tribute to the class of 2019. And because it's a surprise, I actually have it written here on paper so no one else can see what's about to happen. The theme this year is embracing your brilliance. I often hear students say that they feel like imposters, that despite studying, writing, researching, and showing your success, they still don't believe that they deserve this education that they've earned. You are not alone in this. You would think as a college president, I would have the utmost confidence. But truth be told, and don't tell the people right here, just pretend they're not here for a minute, every morning I get up and I think they're gonna let me go run Mesa College. Who thought that was a good idea? But I love it. I love every day of it. And so I overcome those same feelings that you all feel. We carry these messages with us, but I want you to leave them here today. No more. No more imposter. You're the real deal. You are uniquely you. You did the work. You earned your degree. Today we bring you a live performance of This Is Me, a tribute written by the wonderful folks that brought us the movie The Greatest Showman. But in our case, we're switching it up a little bit because we're Mesa. And if any of you are into pop culture, you'll hear the words of one Dr. Missy Elliott soon over the microphones here. And so without further ado, you are glorious. Enjoy. This Is Me.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
Can we get another round of applause for our wonderful dancers? I'd like to thank faculty members, just incredible people. Momolani Ranstrom that was working with our wonderful singers, and Donna Flournoy working with our wonderful dance group. And I just want to say thank you to Jennifer Kearns in the comms department and our video folks. As you can imagine, that took a little bit to come together. And so I just want to thank them all for that. Okay, Kim, you have to follow that. So next up, I'd like to introduce Kim Perigo, who's going to move us on to presenting the graduating class. The mic is weird, so get right on it.
I know. Thank you. Yeah, that was tough to follow. Good afternoon, graduates. I'm very excited to be here today on this day of celebration, and I am here to represent our amazing faculty at Mesa College. And many of you are here today, I know, because you have been touched by these amazing faculty members and dedicated professionals. And even teachers, even we are here because we were touched by teachers. And you got to meet one of mine, Dr. Dionysiopoulos, today, who changed my life in immeasurable ways, and I'm so excited to be able to spend this time with him and to share him with you. I want you to think about your role as a student and know that just as I am part of Dr. Dionysiopoulos' legacy, you are now part of ours. We're very proud of everything you've accomplished, and we look forward to everything you're going to do. Faculty dedicate their lives both inside and outside the classrooms to ensure you have the best educational experience possible, and we are privileged to be part of your journey. And we want you to know that we are extremely proud of you, and we knew that we would see you here today the very first day we met you. So, graduates, will you please rise? All right. It gives me great pleasure to present the graduating class of 2019. These students have successfully completed requirements for Bachelor of Science, Associates in Arts, Associate in Science degrees, and Certificates for Achievement. They have been duly recommended by the faculty of San Diego Mesa College to receive their degrees and certificates, which will be conferred by Maria Nieto Sr., President of the Board of Trustees for the San Diego Community College District. From all the faculty, congratulations, graduates.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and administration of San Diego Mesa College, these students have been presented and accepted as candidates for the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and for Certificates of Achievement by the authority vested in me by the State of California, the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges, and the Board of Trustees of the San Diego Community College District. I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and the Certificates of Achievement you have earned, and all the rights and privileges pertaining hereto. Congratulations and best of luck.
Well, you have a tough job because I'm just like shoving it.
All right.
Attention.
Ready?
Sheila Pele. Oops, is this on? No, hang on. Is this on? Sheila Pele. Suzanne Kulik. Ashi Jota. Ana Hipolito. Sheila Gill. Micah Jazeel Braganzer. Christian Renteria. Alida Rodriguez. Fanelli Amezquita. Kim Tran. Lisa Ebner Babb. Jennifer Martinez. Isabel Sanchez Reyes.
It's Jebra Fragang.
Jebra Fragang. April Johnston. Victoria Barajas. Murumpita Premaratna. Vedi Chan. Darlena Brockway. Claudia Horvath. Iman Hamar. Walid Al Abdullah. Don Lee. Ian Plasencia. Trevor Roberts. Maria Henderson. Hanalei Eggman. Nina Mariscal. Cindy Reyes. Nicole Brobeck. Gabriella White. Morgan McAleese. Kathleen Crossley. Megan Edgeworth. Trina Jensen. Mary Grace Recafrente. Juan Martinez. Sofía Saavedra Baltasar. Timothy Lacerna. You're popular. Let's hear it for Carlos Amezcua. Kaylee Borges. Pablo Coronado. Ma Imnas Lorenzo. Bianca Peng. Dana Taraji. Rosalind Cardenas. Eileen R. Lopez Escamilla. Lizette Ayala. Jinan Alhurani. Cynthia Evelyn Ochoa. Dawn Young Parks. Dang Tran. Tavish Pumavongsai. William Lee. Axel Jimenez. Juliana T. Martinez Sanchez. Otis Dottie. Sade Allen. Amanda Vela. Penny Marie Rodriguez. Ainaz Tabatabae. Tabitha Bultel. Tamara Motley. Marla Hernandez. Darian Wood. Janice Williams. Abdisalan Mohammed. Haley Brown. Megan Lefkowitz. Maximilian Tuttle. LeVar Johnson. Nicholas Irving. Bakhtash Olomi. Aisha Ali. Roxy Morales. Justin Ordonio. Patrick Bautista. Rosa Gonzalez. Ingrid Aguilar Siapara. Diana Garcia.
Gisela Mendoza. Carla Sueme Rodriguez Garcia. Alejandra Navarro. Kevin Harris Jr. Jerica Calderon. Michael Castleberry. Jonah Lee. Armando Dominguez. Isaac Chavez. Andrea Robinson. Aaliyah Lawson Malcolm. John Ray Codina. Haruko Takashita. Janet Midoff. Sarah Romero. Anna Karen Smith. Vivian Carrillo. Matthew Warden. Elise Rivera. Bianca Becerra. Caitlin Midlowski. Mary Peverell. Ashley DeVault. Ma Fastina Barros. Rachel Bennett. Caitlin Holt. Haley Jenkins. Isabella Casares. Tamara Alvarez. Brenda Jasmine Rubalcava.
Constance, yes.
Okay. Jacqueline Aviles. Jasleen Beltran. Amanda Anderson. Ramon Corona. Emily Ariola. Shyla Day Blanchard. Nadia Pisano. Kylie King. Amy Flowers. Mackenzie Marie Shekels. Okay. Juanita Ortega Golden and Elvis. Teresa Warren. Marlene Crespo. Farheen Akhtar Khan. Malia Afroz. Alexandria Bowers. Sofia Ordonez Esteban. Adriana Mejia. Nathan Alexander. Vanessa Rock. Samuel Kinsey.
Alexandra Lemley.
Alexandra Lemley.
Back to the scroll down from
Natalie Simpson.
Natalie Simpson.
Brittany Post.
Brittany Post.
Hannah Luke.
Hannah Luke.
Ludwig.
Lauren Ludwig.
Savannah Sweeten.
Savannah Sweetening.
Mary Jane Brodsky.
Mary Jane Brodsky.
Parisa Jahadi.
Parisa Jahadi. Melissa Vega. Julie Ramirez. Suzanne Lajoie. Pei O Young. Stephen Reggiani.
Daniel Doyle.
Daniel Doyle.
Lucia Acosta.
Lucia Acosta.
Iris Infante.
Iris Infante. Stephen Lemus Garcia. Giselle Joy V. Montalia. Kanika Williams. Megan Wilson. Cassandra Soavio. Angela Gonzalez. Natalia Savavi. Yulia Kovtun. David Harper.
Mary Jones.
Another nice name. Mary Jones.
Gloria Karen.
Gloria Karam.
Dina Estrada.
Dina Estrada.
Leif Tuma.
Laith Tuma.
Patricia Golder.
Patricia Golder. Deanna Lastly. Hannah Stone. Maribel Resendiz Ramos. Cassandra Marie Johnson. Yu Zakimi. Andrea Chagoya Melendez. Elizabeth Martinez.
Renee Winter. Corinne Ivanko. Kaylee Brown. Samantha Feston. Melissa Ferrer. Leslie Smith. Larry Underwood. Aaliyah Glasper. Valeria Caro. Hamda Farah. Oh, it's for us. Kevin Padilla. Carol Campbell. Thank you. Michelle Reichert. Peiwen Chen. Thank you. Got it. Andrew Rashir. Diamond Woods. Shamar Ivy. Amanda Pope. Maria Cabrales. Jamie Arellano. Jessica Catherine Marie Allen. Ed Skillian. Adriana Lopez. Natalie Diaz Kincaid. Stacy Pyers. Elizabeth Hanson. Ulysses Martinez. Raquel Blake. Danielle Starling. Amber Shorter. Athenas Contreras. Evelyn Lopez. Sheena Shelton. Angelica Morales. Gina Rios. You want to go by Robert Brian Farr?
Just Ryan, please.
Thank you. Ryan Farr.
Shout out to my beautiful daughter.
Richard Enright with a shout out for his beautiful daughter, Ava. Hey, you. Okay, let's hear it for Alan Goodman. Oh, sorry. You okay? Jessica Camarena. Christian Amezcua. Kevin Lua. Ravash Bochagchi. Jonathan Navarro Rodriguez. Luisana Rodriguez Rodriguez. Thank you. Robbie Mandagi. Thank you. Randy Mabe. I can handle this. You got it. Morgan Anderson. Kimberly Shane Holtz. Ursula Bravo Rosains Baez.
Can you roll an arch with a
I will roll it for you. You ready? I'm going to really roll it.
I want to hear it.
Yeah. Emilio Carranza Davis. He wanted his R's rolled. Yeah. Adrian Contreras. Divya Sharma. I'm just going to wait for the line a little bit. July D. Melanie Cox. Samantha Gonzalez. Ashley Milburn. Ataijiri Bell. Alyssa Wagner. Marissa Payne. Isis Davis. Victoria Leigh Scheer. Golnar Bamani. Philip Sombright. Flavia de Plachette. I'll wait for the line. Angel Ha. Whitney Doyle. David Arturo Rodriguez. You're distracting me.
Cassandra Pedroza. Anna Gonzalez. Leslie Barreras Romero. Maria Antunez. Lizette Barajas. Heather Wright. Hector H. Master Ramirez. Ivan Passero. Vanessa Roldan. Harley Sobrero. Amanda Hester. Brandon Casada. Louise Danielle, Redelia. Christian Jeremiah Profeta. Adam Carter. Yeah. I see her over there. She was going good. She was there for a minute. Christian Behig. Hannah Chichester. Deanna Winger. Siobhan Yarnell Gurney. Nardieza Acosta Razo. Gustavo Acosta Razo. Ramsey Onsi Avila. Sarah Alexandra Williams. Grace Zhang Unli. Oscar Jesus Sanchez. Allison Stern. Gabriella Cano. Ruby Tapia Carlos. Aiko Velasquez. Josefina Mercado. Alexis Verkonekem. Christy Lovell. Mia Ramos. Gabriela Ibarra Aspe. Matias Rivera de Hoyos. Dana Michelle Smith. Chanel Perez. Maria Amaro. Alexander Osland. Belen Cruz. Carlos Raul Calles Sandoval. Walter Padilla. What's that, Escarino? Okay. Barbara Sade Perez Escarino. Kyle Sadler. Robert Freeman. Gabrielle Facco Bentinelli.
Corey Pritz.
Corey Pritz. Christopher Kuchera. Jesse Butler. Juan Bolanos. Lou Zacco. Richie Salas. Isaac Salas. Stephanie Perea. Jania Logan. Brian Lopez. Twee Tran. Rhea Kasahara. Nicholas Rivara. Francesca Lucia Cardenas. Josue Molina. Ashley Elder. Mariah Mendez. David Areola Jr. Kayla Antonio. Bianca Antonio. Brian Fowler. Callie Jennifer Morcia. Delaney Rose Nappert. Selena Mangana. Irina Arredondo. Brianna Smith. Cheyenne Fajardo. Attila Rakoshi. Eileen Sanchez.
And Eileen is here. Jake Brian Bonifacio. Tong Vo. Oh yeah, I know you. Patrick Strussick. Pedro Garcia Flores. Natalie Nguyen. Jonte Patterson. Ubaldo Gonzalez. I got it. I'm just going to wait for the line. Catherine Fowler. Got it. Mackenzie Tate. Christian Flores. Tyler Clark. Wait. Oh. Kevin Vasquez. Carlisha Rowe. Thank you. I needed that. Yeah. James Gilchrist. Thank you. Christina Goking. Karina Malone. Anne Marie Villalpando. Eris Lorena. Helene Hoffmeister. Mayunique Wallace. Ricardo Virgen. Oh, of course. What's your brother's name?
No, my daughter's name, Nevaeh.
Navale.
Dad loves
Marcus Graham, and he wants to tell his daughter Navale that he loves her. Of course. Oh, ositos. Diego Lugo Portillo, and he loves his son as well. Janina Chavarria. Ellie Herrera. Sonia Leiva. Sandra Perez. Nereida Reyes. Joshua Foster. Kiana Moody. Jordan Daniel. Sonia Lamb. Leticia Arroyo. Aaliyah Davenport Jern. Jasly Reyes Cruz. Like, what do you want? Okay, what do you want me to say? How do you want me to do that? Fernando Harris. You like that?
Yeah, just forget about him. So you can do mine the same way.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. You want me to yell too? Yeah. David Ogans. Trang Tran. Jessica Ann Diaz. Just gonna wait for the line. Yeah. Leonardo Soto. Rebecca Alvarez. Tania Lisette Delgado Garcia. Robert Sahoran. Of course. Jubilee Conklin thanks her mom for showing her strength. Rex Schwartz. Keith Angelo Paco. Thank you. Alyssa Louise Dune. May Ann Gabriel. Danielle Gonzalez. Trixie Wynn. Oriana Rodriguez Tejeda. Daisy Green. Salvador Cortez. Olinka Reyes Gutierrez. Annabel Sepúlveda. Stephanie Aguilar. Kelsey Escobar. Ana Juarez. Janelli Villanueva Benitez. What do you want? Blazers in 7. Tristan Jose, Blazers in 7. Oh, wait, are you ready? Yep. Oh, there's a line. Let me wait, okay? And then you have time to really get ready, whatever it is you're going to do. No problem. Yep, well, I don't want to hold the line up, so I'm just going to get backed up. Jack Kremen. Nok Trang wants to tell her husband that she loves her. She loves him. So. Lima Khalid.
Monica Rivera. Vivian Nguyen. Jordan Gibson. Zachary Gibson. Brandon Gorham. Bryce Gorham. Guillermo Ramirez, I'll get it right, Figueroa. Ron Lee Morris. We're going to get a million of these now. I already forgot what I was going to say. Tell me your name again. Korea. Nana, I love you more. Marissa, Karina. Nana, I love you more. No more. Ron, see you. Jorge Cano. Jesse Martyr. Raul Navaez. Michaela Cole. Annalisa Nunez. Perla Yaneth Albino Campos. Simone Beard. Zulema Hernandez. Madeline McLean. Moises Gallardo Rosita. Marcos Caloca. Cindy Lamb. Dong Dang. Ton Ho. Sergio Alvarez. Itzamar Calderon Sanchez. Alina Snyder. Jorge Rosado. Jarrell Ruffin. Karen Villanueva. Priscilla Chagoya. Myra Cervantes. Ulysses Zizati Lopez. Lisbeth Guerrero Graciano. Victor Ceniceros. Alondra Villa. Sadie Wager. Christy Gwynn. Rosalia Sandoval. Mariana Rodriguez Ortiz.
Wearing the whole flag. Heather Barker.
Heather Barker. Monique Martin. Ariana Shorter. Warren Ray Gutierrez. Badur Moctezuma. Jacqueline Cordova Amaya. Kinga Nemeth. Pamela Vargas. Sarah E. Zuvala. Kevin Villa. Alejandro Pan. Michaela Corpus. Laura Gonzalez. Carla Alza Mozo. Danielle Hall. Bradley Yera. Eronda Woods. Shayla Howitt Kilgore. Toywin Tran. Brenda Jimenez. Daria Malasova. Diana Zaragoza. Karina Zaragoza Gutierrez. Madison Cosgrove. Dylan Ulber. Arturo Lapara. Frederick Campbell. Mars Venegas.
Jacob Smith.
Jacob Smith.
Sarah Gieske.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah Gieske. Colin O'Connor.
You know this one too, apparently.
Aislinn Roberts.
Frank McGrath.
Frank McGrath.
Cassandra Hernandez. How's your last name? Daoud. Somaya Daoud. Hayat Boresas. I can handle that, I think. Monica Avila. Kaya ko yan. Gerard Arvin Bayot. Jessica Cotton. Sinai Salmons. Tren Johnson wants to remind us to always practice Alara. Noel Morales. Roy Kutabay. Jennifer Nguyen. Raquel Taitingfong. Grant Hopkins. Caitlin Holloman. Patricia Walton. Crystal Young. Monica Amelia Vasquez Johnston. Jenna Baldwin. Dina Sandoval. Of course. Celeste Gonzalez wants to tell her family that she loves them. Is it Diley or Dilly? Dilly. Blue? You have a blue cover? No more blue cover for the back? Oh, Bella Victoria, sorry. Jesse Dilly. Gustavo Vargas. Richard Ortega. I can handle this, I think. I'm just going to wait for the line. Nora Chavez. Nancy Lara. Melissa Reyes. Malik Hill. Monica Medina. George Franco. Leslie Arellano Chirino. Saida Cardenas.
Can you say this is for my dad?
Of course. Okay. Can I say she did it for her dad? Alvina Williams, she did it for her dad. Yes. Piacentini? Jada Piacentini, she did it for her son Enzo. For her daughter? Aaliyah Krezik Sampson, she did it for her brother. Sally Rodriguez. Nicole Hubbard, she loves her Hubbard family, Julia, Jazz, and Mark. Juliet White Picar. Laura Kincaid. Katie Carnett. Eric Vela Osuna. He wants to give a shout out to his son Dominic, and here we come, Santa Barbara. Henry Shea. Stephanie Mercado. Brianna Hosh thanks her husband and her children for supporting her. Selena Nan Lei. Joanna Vasquez Dyer. Nicole Alyssa Steen. Tiana Dominguez. Mackenzie Castle. Rebecca Fagan. This is for you, McKinley. Brenda San Juan. Shout out to her son, Junior. Murray Manchantasuk. Judith Mao. Colleen Maylater. Moises Esparza. Michael Martino. Jeremiah Aguirre. Diego Ledesma. Natalie Lauren Ekdau. Luke Bauman. Nicolas Maciel. Rocio Dyer. Nolan McCrae. Got it. Joshua Hickok. Jordan Collins. She thanks her parents. Thank you. Rodney Calise. Jessica Robinson. Let me just wait for the line. Nicole Yagorina. Megan Cope. Aide Vasquez. Jacqueline Lima. Melissa Montes. Sandra Ledesma. Alejandro Torres. Of course. Christopher Sanders. He'd like to give a shout out to his girlfriend and family. Marilyn Lopez. Okay, we need to write it down. Can I borrow your pen? You got to write it down because they have to write a number for your photo. Okay. Aaliyah McLean.
Summer Camino. Yolando Granados Nicasio. Da Un Han. Jose de Jesus Chico. Naima Andrews. Stephanie Bennett. Jessica Mungaro. Damiel Pagillo. Nathan Arsenault. Anthony Verduzco Paz. Brandon Mateo. Tien Chung. Michael England. Sebastian Anuyarga.
Joseph Greenberg, he asks you to read that. First is Fraser.
Joseph Greenberg, proud father of Fraser and proud boyfriend of Virginia.
Just 1 second. Mesa.
Conrad Mazer.
Just Walter Lamelli.
Walter Lamelli.
Easy one,
Amy
Amy Gomez.
Gomez.
Another easy one,
Keith
Pete Evans.
Evans.
Another easy one, Michael Martinez.
Michael Martinez.
Giselle
Giselle
McGowan.
McGowan.
Isabella. She wants to say hi now.
Colorine Isabella Nunez says hi to her mother.
Diana Sanchez.
Diana Sanchez. Who apparently doesn't love her mother.
Christina Moreno.
Christina Moreno.
Charles Price.
Charles Price.
Jasmine Perez.
Jasmine Perez.
Frank Puente, just like it looks.
Frank Puente.
Javier
Javier
Chavez.
Chavez Sanchez.
Aaron
Aaron
Corbin.
Corbin.
He asks you to read for you and TT.
Ricky
Ricky, Marlon, Mackenzie, Marlene.
Marlin Mackenzie Marlee for you, Mom, and TT.
Frank Benedict.
Frank Benedict. Luis Jimenez, who loves his wife very much. Eileen, I hate you so much right now. Christopher Fegley. Helena Seacrest.
For her mom, family, and friends, Monica Dixon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Monica Dixon. I'm sorry, Monica. For her family. For her family, Yvonne Woods. Jasmine Godinez Madrid. Jocelyn Godinez Madrid. Jordan Kaslunger. Jenna Burton. Karina Gonzalez Rosales.
Alberto Herrera. She dropped her tassel.
Alberto Herrera. Claudia Hernandez. Raul Maldonado. Maria Navarro. Grace Payne. Anna Carrera. Alma Araceli Ayala.
He asks you to thank Peach Muffin and Mom for all the support. Roland King.
Roland King, thanks for support of Peach Muffin and Mom.
We'll never see the end of it.
I think just tell people we can't anymore. Edgar Torres. We need to get through. I can thank their family. Christian Lance. Jalen Booth.
Joseph Lucero Jr.
Joseph Lucero Jr. Robert Paulo Santiago.
Andrea Tinoco.
Andrea Tinoco. Ryan Owen. Natalie Robertson.
Landon Bussey.
Landon Bussey. Carla Hacker.
Claudia Oracle.
Claudia Orago.
In memory of her mother, Rosalind de la Pena Barrera.
De la Pena Barrera. In memory of her mother, Rosalind de la Pena Barrera.
Lisa Hay Van Patias.
Leah Hay Van Patias.
Very simple, Amy Brown.
Amy Brown.
Loves her family, Sonia Thomas.
Sonia Thomas loves her family.
Margarita Bonaparte.
Margarita Bonaparte.
Philip Jong.
Philip Jung.
We can't do complicated messages
thank your family? Do you want me to thank them? Morticia? Ashante Ship. Ashante Ship. Letitia, you're up next.
Julius Ruby.
Julius Ruby.
Ricardo Valenzuela.
Ricardo Valenzuela.
Jose Sanchez.
Jose Sanchez.
Wilson Raj.
Wilson Raj.
Taylor Boley.
Taylor Boley.
Dejan Smith, thanks, Mom.
Dejan Smith, thanks, Mom.
Anthony Barksdale.
Anthony Barksdale.
I'll wait for the line to die down.
Dana McManus. Denise McEwen. Jenny Norton. Danielle Loftus. Bolanle Cuyoro. Stephanie Valencia. Ton Lee. Fong Lee.
That's pretty damn cute. Okay.
Judy, I love my family Smith. Tyler and McGorisk, go Aztecs.
Of course.
Jonathan Vasquez Ramirez, he did this for his family. Peter Santos. Amalia Villagran. Jason Green. Rhonda Pasqua.
Buendia. You're cute.
Andrea Ashley Morales Buendia. Jocelyn Segura. Sina Kazimi. Travis Adler. Bijan Mirfakrai.
Javanfar?
Paula Javanfar. Anna Satyadev. Nora Iribe. Claudia Lopera. Ogla Alvarez.
Oh, Jenkins, can you say thank you to my wife, Nicole?
Yes.
Paul Jenkins, he would like to thank his wife, Nicole. Veronica Votel. Brooke Snyder. Lilia Ramirez. Michael Tawil. Roxanne Soltis would like to thank her parents for everything. Tyler Lamb would like to thank his family. Lisbeth Marquez would like to thank her family. Alexandra Collier. Rosemary Gilliam would like to thank her mother. You know I know a Terica. Terica Lewis. So you want me to read it like AKA, or do you want me to read Lucy Valentino Valverde Gonzalez? Yeah? Lucia Novello, AKA Lucy Valentino Valverde Gonzalez. Carely Celis Quiroz, AKA Jalisco. David Hernandez. Elizabeth Ariel Peralta Ramirez. Jenica Marin, shout out to her grandparents. Hua Vu. Angelica Maldonado, Yoli Selena Elias, you're next. Scotty Sundstrom, shout out to his mom, dad, and girlfriend. Alicia Tinsley, shout out to her family in San Diego and Kentucky. Kenneth Cuellar thanks his mom and dad. Brandy Topacio loves Haley. Jonathan Castellan. Ashley Kirk did this for her daughter. Sarah Catherman. Megan Blacher. Noel Valdez. Oh my gosh, I know you from the Kona Kai. Lucas Tronchelito. He tells his parents to keep moving forward. Devin Yuson. Dorian Yuson. Susan Doherty. Isaacar Duarte would like to tell his daughter, Liliana, he loves her. Milad Kashemat would like to thank his brother. Kiana Castro. Amanda Trin. Andriana Mill. Samantha Schmidt would like to tell her mama happy birthday.
Can I have a shout out for my puppy, Mini Corn Dog?
How can I say that without laughing? Andrea Probert would like to give a shout out to her puppy Corn Dog. Oh, that's not nice. Renee Lanswick would like to give a shout out to Quizlet. Blake Wixom. Cristabel D. Tania Cervantes. Sarah Smith is celebrating her birthday and she loves her family. Oh, very nice. Haja Hydra thanks her professors and thanks Professor Jordan Smiley. Do you have your card? Oh. I'm sorry? Oh, no, I know. Yeah, but I was waiting for your card. Noor Alkarki. Oh, I know you, but you don't have a card? Shall I write her name down? Yeah, can you please? Oh. Because I'll write it down. Sophia Castellani Stedler. Yeah. And let's hear it for Paulina Solis.
Isabel and Sophia. Where'd Sophia go? Yeah.
All right, you and I are together. Okay. All right. Will the all graduates please stand? Okay. Woohoo! Okay. Woo! Wait. Okay. All right. Now that you have received your degrees and certificates, it is appropriate for you to wear the tassel of your mortarboard on the left side. Wait 1 second, wait, rather than the right. Please take your tassel with your right hand and at my signal, turn it to the other side. Are we ready? Okay, now turn your tassels to the left. And we can say together, congratulations. Congratulations!
You may be seated. We're almost done. Let me conclude this portion of the program by conveying to you, the class of 2019, our sincerest wishes from your alma mater, San Diego Mesa College. You are now officially Mesa College alumni. You are among thousands of Mesa graduates who've made a difference in the world. You represent the values of our college. You represent the faculty and staff who've taught and guided you. It's been part of your experience. Today is about beginnings. And everything you do, remember to be confident and say, "This is me." You represent Mesa. You are Olympians forever. I'd like to offer special thanks to 3 people who announced all of your names: Dr. Kim Perigo, Gabriel Adana, and Eileen Crakes. Thank you. I want to thank the commencement committee. There's a lot of work that goes into all of this. Thank you. Acknowledge our faculty and student marshals who are helping us today. And we're almost done. We have one important thing to do. We ask everyone remain seated until all the graduates have left the pavilion, please. And we will be leaving first and greet you as you are leaving the area tonight. This will show respect for our ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2019. You made it.